Every time you reacted to someone who didn't deserve it, you lost. Every time you explained yourself to someone who was never going to understand, you lost. What if the most powerful people in history shared one secret weapon? Silence. No one understood this better than Niccolo Machiavelli. Here are 7 dark psychology principles that will make you mentally untouchable. To react is to lose. To explain is to lose. These are the twin pillars of weakness, the very foundation upon which failure is built. In the grand theater of human interaction, the loudest voice is often the most fragile. True power does not announce itself with thunderous declarations or frantic gestures. It resides in the quiet spaces. It moves in the stillness between words. It is found in the deliberate, calculated absence of response. This is a truth as old as civilization itself, whispered in the courts of kings, whispered in the chambers of emperors. It is the core of a philosophy many fear to name, yet all are subject to its influence. It is the cold, hard logic of Machiavelli, refined for a world that has grown louder but not wiser. This is not a guide for the faint of heart, not for making friends, not for seeking approval, for building an impenetrable defense around your mind, around your goals, around your spirit. They are designed to make you untouchable. Many will misunderstand you. They will call you cold, distant, arrogant. Let them. The first and most fundamental rule is this: master the art of non-reaction. When someone provokes you, insults you, or attempts to draw you into a conflict, your immediate emotional response is the very thing they seek. It is a signal that they have found a weakness, a button they can press to control you. To react emotionally is to hand them the keys to your own mind. You become a puppet, and they become the puppeteer. The moment you lash out or scramble to defend your honor, you have already lost the engagement. You have validated their attack and ceded the higher ground. True strength lies in the pause. When faced with an attack, do not engage. Do not defend. Simply observe. See their attempt as a desperate bid for control, a confession of insecurity. Your silence becomes a mirror. It reflects their agitation back at them. Consider the chess master. Do not react to the move. React to the strategy behind it. Your actions should stand on their own. They require no commentary, no justification, no apology. The instinct to explain yourself is born from a need for approval. It is a form of submission. You make them judge, yourself defendant. This is a critical error. When you act decisively and refuse to elaborate, you force others to contemplate your motives. This breeds respect and curiosity. Explanations often diminish the power of the act. A king does not explain his decrees, he issues them. Offer a simple statement, or better yet, silence. Let them wrestle with uncertainty. When you are a closed book, you cannot be easily read or manipulated. Your actions become your words. Your results become your arguments. Over time, people stop demanding explanations. They learn your decisions are final and your resolve absolute. This is how you move from seeking respect to commanding it. Not every battle is worth fighting. The undisciplined mind chases every flicker of conflict, like a moth to a flame. It drains your energy, scatters your focus, and puts you on their battlefield. Your attention is your most valuable currency. Invest it wisely. Strategic ignorance is withholding attention. Think of your mind as a fortress. You are the gatekeeper. Ask, is this relevant to my goals? Do they have power over me? Is this a good use of energy? More often than not, the answer is no, so leave it outside the walls to wither. You control the narrative not by winning arguments, but by refusing to have them. By ignoring noise, you create clarity and conserve resources for what matters. Your ambitions, your growth, and chosen battles get your full force. Ignoring is not avoidance, it is focus and self-mastery. What you focus on expands. Choose the battleground, choose the time, and choose silence. In a world that flaunts every strength, true power lies in concealment. Never reveal the full extent of your abilities. Let others misjudge you. Their underestimation is a strategic asset, a cloak of invisibility. They lower their guard, they become complacent. Craving recognition makes you predictable. Display strengths openly, and you invite envy and preemptive strikes. Be ordinary, be dismissed, and gain access others don't. Observe, gather intelligence while others preen. Reveal a fraction at the right time, shock and disorient. Their plans crumble. The foundation was your cultivated lie. You achieve your objective before they recalibrate. Find satisfaction in quiet competence. Downplay successes. Let others take minor credit. This is not passivity, it is the predator's patience. Conserve energy, mask intent, strike with overwhelming force. That which is always available is never truly valued. Abundance decreases worth. Scarcity increases it. Apply it to your presence, your attention, your approval. Make yourself less accessible. Value rises. You create demand. A sudden absence forces recognition of your role. Longer response times. Occasional removal create a vacuum. Unease grows. Desire to regain your favor returns leverage. In negotiation, unexplained withdrawal signals you will walk. They reconsider. In social settings, your return becomes an event. Fear of loss is a stronger motivator than promise of gain. Your presence is a privilege. Control the supply of yourself. Be present when it serves your purpose. Pull back to create distance. They work to keep you engaged, never again taking you for granted. Absence weaponized. In any interaction, two games are played. The overt game, words, gestures, stated intentions. The covert game, true motives, hidden insecurities, unspoken desires. Be the reader, not the book. Train as an obsessive observer. Listen less to words. Watch more of what they do. Patterns reveal truth. How do they react under pressure? Whose approval do they seek? What do they avoid? Micro-expressions are windows into the soul. Maintain calm neutrality. Control your signals. If they can't read you, they can't anticipate or find weaknesses. Identify key players, motivations, vulnerabilities. Tailor words for maximum impact. Navigate or exploit as needed. Read the room first. Control the room. Be several moves ahead. Shape outcomes from the shadows because you saw the board. All the mind tricks and tactics are useless without an unshakable inner core. This is the final and most important principle. Your ultimate defense is internal. Build a citadel of self-discipline, knowledge, emotional resilience. This inner strength is the true source of your power. Foundation, knowledge of history, psychology, strategy, human nature. Read the great thinkers. The games today are the same as ever. Historical perspective gives detachment. Patterns emerge from chaos. Knowledge immunizes you against manipulation. Walls are built with emotional discipline. Detach ego from events. Criticism is information. Failure is a lesson. Expose yourself to discomfort. Practice delaying gratification. Learn to sit in silence. Master your state. The keep of your fortress is purpose. Purpose filters the irrelevant, focuses energy. With a powerful mission, petty games become noise. Your inner fortress becomes a command center, untouchable, because nothing outside matters more than what's within. Adopting these 7 principles is not a casual undertaking. It is a fundamental transformation, a decision to walk a different path from the herd, belonging at the cost of sovereignty. The path of the untouchable is solitary. Discipline, control, silence. Many will fall away. Manipulators will find you inaccessible. They will say you changed, and they will be right. You are forging something stronger. You will attract those who respect strength and autonomy. You will see the mechanics behind the curtain. no longer a pawn, an observer and player who can choose not to play. The noise fades, clarity remains. This is not about harm, it is self-preservation. Become master of your fate, from piece to player to the hand that moves the board. We have journeyed through the shadows of human psychology. We have uncovered the mechanics of power, control, defense, the 7 principles, non-reaction, the refusal to explain, strategic ignorance, weaponized underestimation, control through withdrawal, reading others, building an inner fortress, are interconnected facets of one philosophy. They are the architecture of an untouchable mind. The world will not stop testing you. They will seek your weaknesses, provoke reactions, pull you into chaos. Your power is to see the bait and not bite, see the flag and not charge. Strength is measured by restraint. Silence is your shield against provocation, and your sword in negotiation. These are not rules for the timid, they are commandments for destiny carvers. For the aspiring king, the quiet leader, the silent strategist. True influence is a quiet, gravitational pull. Power is absolute self-control that makes others react to you. Let this be your final command, the mantra in your mind's fortress. Forget the noise. Forget the need for validation. Forget pointless battles. Burn this into your soul. Never react. Never explain. Just ignore. Subscribe to Science of You. The game does not stop here.